5-6 to 1, starting mileage 103.51, 10,351.
Control 1 to 5624, 6:08 p.m. Detective Unit 56 in service on the Nightwatch.
This is Donn Reed, a police recorder. You're riding in a detective unit. Black sedan, radio buried in glove compartment. No identification as a police car. Driving, Sergeant Ron Perkins. We're all dressed in civilian clothes. Sports suits, overcoats. This is Detective Unit 56. While you're with us tonight, remember the people...
Car 49 at 3106 and 1/2 Ocean View, 3106 and 1/2 Ocean View. Investigate at 447 in a 214. 5-6, will you roll and assist on this call?
5-6, roger.
447 and a 214. Now, we have a drunk giving somebody a bad time. But, as I was saying, while you're with us tonight, remember the people you meet are not actors. You're listening while it happens. Because this is it. This is real. This is Nightwatch.
Nightwatch. The actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound is authentic. Wherever Detective Unit 56 is called, you follow as the official police recorder transcribes the investigations. Nightwatch is presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hidebrande, Chief. We transfer you now to Detective Unit 56, operating somewhere in the field, and to police recorder Donn Reed.
Overhanging trees on both sides. It's a small house on the back of the lot. It's very old, but well kept. It's a neat little garden. Some flower pots. Coming up to the screen door now.
Chuck, you and Pat go on inside, and I'll cover the back just in case.
Now, here's a young woman, tiny baby in her arms, with a little boy, apparently her son. She said she never called the police. This little fella here can do it better than I can.
Didn't have an argument here?
Yeah, we had an argument.
And your dad? Who? Dad and mother fighting?
No, they were just having an argument.
Dad and mother just having an argument.
Dile que quiere echarme para afuera porque le pedí
Was
dinero.
Dad hitting mother at all?
No. No.
No.
Then he just said to get out of here. He wanted to ask him to give him some money. Asked her to give him some money so we could buy some groceries. And, well, he got mad about that. Gave him arguing.
Yeah. Did Dad hit you at all?
No.
How'd you get your right eye like that?
I've been crying.
What have you been crying for?
Because I said they were going to fight.
Mm-hmm. Dad didn't touch you at all?
No.
Where's your dad now?
I am the friend. I don't know. He went outside. He ain't around no more.
Has Dad been drinking?
Yeah.
Your dad has been drinking.
Yeah. 3 days.
3 days now?
No food from his food.
Did your dad hit you or anybody else in the family?
No.
How many boys in this house?
5.
5 boys?
Yeah. No, 4 boys and 1 girl.
4 boys and 1 girl, huh? How old is your youngest one?
I think he's around 3.
3? How old is...
Shaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should be. How old is the little girl?
1.
1. Hello, honey. How are you?
Down there?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Dile que ahorita va a venir con el esposado.
Come on, you come with us. You'll be all right.
Perk?
Yeah.
Her husband must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I just found him. He's in the little room off the garage there.
His wife wants him taken down to the station. She says she's afraid of it.
Hey, Chuck, he's in the room there. You may have to take him in and book him. I'm going on the air for a few minutes.
Let's go on in. Woodshed. Here we are. The husband sitting on a couple of boxes, feet propped up against the wall, with an empty whiskey bottle in his hand.
How are you? All right? What was the trouble about? Were you arguing and fighting with your wife?
I don't know, nothing.
No, nothing?
No.
No trouble? Somebody called the police that you were fighting with your wife and...
Myself?
Yeah. Now, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Oh, no, much.
What are you drinking, wine?
No.
Beer?
No, not beer.
Whiskey?
Whiskey.
How much? You drink a whole pint, a quart? How much? Half what?
Pint?
Half a pint? Not half a gallon?
No. Half pint.
Half pint.
What happened with you?
Somebody called the police, said you were beating up your wife.
My wife?
Let's see what else you got in here. How many children you have?
5.
5? 4 boys and 1 girl?
5.
5. Big family.
A woman neighbor squeezing her way in here.
No, pues dices que me vaya, pues es lo que quieres. Pues es lo que dice ella, que yo ya la llame para que me vaya con ella.
Está bien, vamos. Yeah, what was it all about? Why were they arguing and fighting?
¿Por qué estabas peleando con él? Porque le pedí dinero.
Lady, so we can understand.
Because she said that she asked him for money.
You asked him for money.
Uh-huh.
And then he started to fight about that?
Yes, that's all the argument started.
And he had been drinking. Do you know what he was drinking? And how much?
Ya ha tomado eso, yo creo.
He hasn't been home since last Thursday? What have you been doing since last Thursday?
My business.
Your business? Well, we're going to make it our business. Disturbing the peace around here and giving your wife and 4 children...
My wife,
Okay.
Officers Connor and Sarlo lifting up the suspect. Gonna carry him out to the car.
Control 1, 2, 5, 6, and 4. Check out that address and advise Control 1 on any further information.
5, 6, 10, 4, and I'll be in a few minutes. Don, I've got to run over and check out an address. Why don't you go on in with the uniform car and I'll meet you there in a few minutes.
Okay. Let's get over to the uniform car. Prisoner is sitting in the back with an officer. We'll ride up front.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm sorry.
Why do you get drunk? You have 4 good baby boys and 1 girl. Why do you get drunk and give your wife and your children such a difficult time?
I like it.
Well, don't you like your wife and your children?
I like it too. I like it.
Well, why do you drink? You give them such a terrible time when you get drunk.
You buy liquor and they don't have any food. Food? Who?
You.
It's all right.
You spend all your money on liquor.
My wife and my children, nice.
Yes, your wife and children nice, so why do you drink?
Oh, I like to drink.
You like to drink?
Sure.
You drink too much, or?
No, not much.
Girl, you drink too much.
Hey.
Little bit, good, but too much, no good.
I do.
Clearing the runway for booking.
Back open.
Eat a banana and I come to say, you gotta make a banana and
Swinging into the station driveway.
You go to, we got a hotel here now.
Yeah. I'll stay there. Hold on.
He's been here before. Officers helping the suspect out. He can't navigate. He seems fairly happy to be our guest. Get him up the stairs here. Through the big iron door side. Up to the booking desk, where the sergeant will take care of his reservation.
Forgot to leave your friend there. We gotta hurry up call. What's up? An unknown trouble call. There's a gun mixed up in it somewhere. Okay.
Section number 43. We have a detective unit rolling code 2.
You are listening to Nightwatch and following the activities of Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty. Remember, the people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. And now it's back to Nightwatch as we return you to Detective Unit 5-6, somewhere in the field, and your official police recorder, Donn Reed.
Just a few more blocks and we'll be at the scene of this unknown trouble call. Just where the gun cart fits into.
On the unknown trouble call at 1612 View Park West. A shooting has just occurred at that location. Ambulance has been dispatched.
5-6, Roger. Well, that answers the question. A shooting. Yep. And it should be right here in the next block. Is that it? It's right there. Yeah. Hold on. Radio unit already on the scene. Flashing the red lights there in the dark. Two uniformed officers hustling to the rear. It's a large house, old-fashioned, rambling. On the porch, a young woman lying face up. Claret flowing from wound, white blouse. Young girl in doorway, hands over face, hysterical. Captain Lugo, Officer Cameron over the victim. Let's move in. You have a blanket?
Yeah. Jack, will you get a blanket, please?
I've called the doctor, Archie. Looks like she got shot right in the left shoulder there, doesn't it? She has a pretty good pulse, a good strong pulse. That's a good sign. I noticed the perspiration on her forehead and her eyes there, and she's clammy. This wound seems to have taken an upward shot towards the part of the shoulder there. Fortunately, I believe it's gone upward by all appearance, outward appearances. But you never know after it hits a bone. It can deflect anywhere. Toward the heart or the lungs where it can do a lot of damage. Perkins bringing up more blankets. Ambulance should be rolling in a matter of seconds. Is Mr. Husband here? Man standing in door. See if he knows what happened.
From the start when you came here or when it happened. See, these children are adopted children. But I'm their uncle. She's their aunt. And we've been having family troubles for about 4 years. And tonight I said I was leaving. It wasn't an argument. I was mostly listening.
Has she been well?
Well, she's been emotionally upset for about 5 or 6 years and threatened many times. And the last time was about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday when I took away another pistol from her and took it down to the police station because I couldn't break it open.
Was there anyone else besides you that saw her shooting something?
I didn't see her myself. I was standing here talking to my adopted daughter in the kitchen when she did it.
No,
just the girl and I were in the house, and the daughter was out in the room, sending me back after dinner.
Captain Lugo, Cameron, moving off to a screened sun porch. I imagine there's some shooting on the shoulders. What kind of weapon was used then? Well, it seems to be an automatic, possibly a .22 automatic. It's a very small caliber. Guns which, in a case like that, usually it will cause the bullets will deflect. Things don't add up too well at the moment. Ambulance attendants wheeling in stretcher. Rush victim to the hospital. Perkins on porch, assisting. Lieutenant Bob Conlon, skipper of the Detective Bureau, in on the investigation. Taking the niece of the victim aside. Young, pigtails. Face streaked with tears.
Did you see this happen tonight? Were you here at the time that this happened?
I was in the house.
You were in the house? What did you hear happen?
My uncle.
Ambulance taking off. Confusion out here. giving the youngster a helping hand.
Well, I want to ask you one thing, young lady. Were you in the house when you heard the shot? Did you hear the shot? And was your uncle with you inside the house?
Yes, he was.
And then you went outside with your uncle? And what position did you find your aunt in when you went outside?
Her head was on the pavement, and he made me go get a pillow. And he made me bring out a towel to wipe off the gun, because he said he didn't want anybody to think he did it.
He said then? Who wiped off the gun?
He did.
How old are you?
15.
15. What you were saying is the truth now. That he was with you inside the house when the gun went off.
I'm not positive.
Now, young lady, stop and think about this. When you heard the shot, what did you do?
I ran.
And where did you go?
The front porch.
What did he say?
I said what happened. He said she shot herself. And he said, bring me a towel so I can wipe off the fingerprints so nobody will think I did it.
So that's what he said.
Did you hear her tonight say that she was going to kill herself?
I heard her tell my uncle. And he came in and he told me that she wouldn't do it. And he offered to get her the other gun tonight. He said, you want me to get you the gun? And I answered, sure, go ahead and get it.
Did he offer to get it for her?
Uh-huh.
And did he get the gun for her?
No.
He didn't. And,
in the meantime, she shot herself with the other one.
In the meantime, do you think that do you know whether your aunt shot herself or did your uncle shoot her?
I don't think my uncle would do that.
Right now, the thought in everyone's mind, why were the fingerprints wiped off that gun?
Well,
Bedroom door open.
You're pretty sure...
Sergeant Perkins on the phone.
Yeah, well, I just talked to the hospital, and they're going to need extra blood. They're going to need it in a hurry. I'll buy our order of Captain Lugo. Okay, have the LA unit meet me at Washington Adams, and I'll pick it up and run it to the hospital. Well, thanks a million. How's it going out there?
All right. There's some doubt about how those prints got wiped off the gun.
I'm going to meet that LA unit, pick up the extra blood, and I'll see you at the hospital.
Okay. I'll come down with Lieutenant Conlon.
All right. See you.
Uniformed officers have brought the husband into the front room. Lieutenant Conlon going to re-question him.
Where were you when the shot fired, and where was your daughter?
I was standing in front of that cup of coffee, and she was standing in front of the stove.
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen.
And what did you say to your daughter?
I know we were talking about her auntie. She was naturally upset.
An LA story.
Her threatened to kill herself.
The hospital was doing something about that, I presume.
Didn't have. In fact, I wasn't in the house more than 20 seconds. I just brought my
Bob, I think we'll discontinue this.
Oh, we'll tell him we'll be right over there now.
All right.
Captain Lugo motioning. Woman in critical condition.
Here, let's...
Got to get to the hospital and take her statement.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Don't rock it.
We'll talk to the husband on the way.
Right now.
Out to the radio car. Lieutenant Conlon will sit in back. And we'll ride up front with Captain Lugo.
Now, let's start at where we left off at the house, where we were the interruptions down there. Now, you stated that you were in the kitchen talking to your daughter. There was a cup of coffee there. And you heard the shot fired.
It's so unreadable, Mother.
And when the shot was fired, what happened then?
I was immediately off the front porch. I saw this pistol laying about 3 feet away. I frankly thought she was trying to...
One of Motor 6, if you acknowledge, open your mic and leave your heart
It looked to me like a shot pistol. I thought it was a big bluff. So I picked it up, and then at that time I could see it was beginning to bleed, so I realized I'd done the wrong thing. It really kind of scared me. But here I'm implicated in a murder. So I rushed right back in the house and rush in and get that card we keep there with the police station number. I told her I'd bring that. I said, also bring a towel and wipe off this gun. So while I was wiping it off, I was calling the police.
Why did you want to wipe off the gun?
I wiped it off.
Well, why did you wipe it off?
Oh, I was frankly frightened. See, you didn't stop to think that while I was in the house, I was clear, but if I was out there, it'd be my fingerprints. That's why I level with you, isn't it?
Well, that's all I want you to know. Tell me the truth. That's all I want to know.
Effect 2 clear. Okay, 1019.
As far as the case is concerned, we have to handle it as if it is a homicide, we got to handle it as such. And I'm hoping and praying that your wife don't die. But if she does, well, it'll have to be handled exactly like we would any other homicide. I'm going to lay it right on your lap, and you know the police department's position. Now, you know this, that what has been done in the past, you know exactly how your wife's reactions has been. You know whether she's hysterical, you know whether that she had bought this gun, this first gun that you were talking about. Now, this gun in question now, we are trying to determine where that gun came from.
I can't help you there. I'm the slightest.
You never saw this gun before till after this shot was fired tonight. That is exactly
Didn't know it existed.
Didn't know it existed. Do you know the caliber of that gun?
Well, I presume it's a 22 because it sounded like a cap pistol. I'm familiar with weapons, you know. I was in Marine Corps a couple of times.
Yes. Arriving now at the hospital. Newspaper reporter buttonholing the captain.
I hear the sirens coming. That's the blood coming now.
Where's this blood coming from?
This is coming from over on Vermont Street in Los Angeles from the Red Cross blood bank.
And the LA unit is transporting it here, is that
Yes, and our units have met the LA unit at Washington and Adams so that we can get it over here right away. Naturally, our units know where the hospital is, so that'll expedite things just a little faster. Anything we can do to help along the way to save this lady's life. See, Father McLaughlin is here and has been called to assist her spiritually. Anytime he can help us all while he seems to be around.
Detective unit rolling in with the extra blood for transfusions. Two mortars leading the way. Hustling it into the operating room. Patient in the receiving room on the left. Priest just coming out. Lieutenant Conlon going in through the door. Wife lying on table. Two nurses standing by. Leaning over victim.
All automatic. Could you hand that to Hal?
Whispering. We've got to ask that key question.
You and your husband were arguing on the front porch of your house, is that right? Can you say yes or no? Did you shoot yourself or did your husband shoot you? You did? Yes? Thank you.
Well, that clears up the police end of the case. From now on, someone else is in charge.
What you have just heard is real. Recorded as it actually happened on the Nightwatch. We switch you now to headquarters in the office of the Chief of Police, W.N. Hidebrande.
Tonight's first investigation involving the man who was intoxicated in the presence of his family and was applying physical abuse, the arresting officers booked the suspect plain drunk in the interest of the security of his family. Referring now to the final case of the woman who shot herself in an attempt suicide. Sitting across my desk is the husband of the victim, the man who was interrogated by the investigating officers. I'll let him speak for himself.
Chief, I admit in the anxiety of the moment, I did things that possibly could point to circumstantial guilt. As you know, a police investigation not only exposes the guilty, but it protects the innocent, as in my case. Also, I'd like to thank the donators who gave blood to help save my wife's life. An emergency like this shows a necessity for everyone to continue donating to the blood bank.
Thank you. Well, this will close our police file, and although the woman's life was saved, The bullet entered her body, ricocheted, and lodged itself in her spine. Today, the young woman is confined to a wheelchair, and doctors say she will never walk again. She's paralyzed. Nightwatch is real, so we may as well face the facts squarely. There will be other people in the future who will contemplate such an act. We have shown you a heartbroken family. We have shown you the police officers risking their lives to get blood to the hospital for someone they have never seen before. If by presenting this picture we may prevent one tragedy in the future, then there is a meaning for Nightwatch.
Thank you, Chief Hidebrande. You have been following Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty on the Nightwatch. Every voice, every sound has been real. Nightwatch is brought to you with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and is described in the field by the official police recorder, Donn Reed. Nightwatch is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hadlock.